Hi Leo, Scottish Gypsy here to do your 2026 forecast reading. Excited to do this today. I have in fact lots of oracles and tarot and we're going to do a bit of a deep dive. Let's get on with it. I think today I'm going to start with the energy oracle, Leo. Let's see what is going to come through. Bottom of the deck, I've got beautiful Archangel Gabriel, which is very much around the throat chakra. For me, this card also can connect to the Judgment card in tarot. So I don't know if you're about to make a really important decision or choice in your life. There could even be a revelation, speaking your truth or communicating your truth in a situation, but it feels like the voice or speaking is very important in 2026. Let's begin, Leo. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. All right, we've got two cards that jumped out, Leo. What are they? Ooh, we've got the sacral chakra with the door to romance. Ooh la la. Leo, some of you, relationships are on your mind. Some of you could be dating at the moment. You could be currently in a relationship. I mean, sacral energy can be sexual. It can be intimate. It can be all of those things. Maybe you're just saying to the universe, you know what, I'm ready to date again. I really am craving to be in a connection where we have a lot of shared connection and intimacy. Like, this is beautiful, Leo. So you're going into the year perhaps with a new romantic cycle. We might see if that card comes out of Monology. Great aspects for relationships and dating and romance being in the air. Bottom of the deck is your card, the Sun and the happy family. Oh, I don't know. This is looking good. And also, the family card can talk about blending of families. So there could be a blended family situation. You could be taking a relationship to the next level, but there's this glowing happiness around you, Leo. Okay, let's see. We'll move to spell casting. Friendship. Taurus had this card as a theme. I like it. So it feels like relationships so far are front and center of all kinds, intimate and friendship. Perhaps a friend is going to become more than that in 2026. Leo. Leo. It's hot in here. Okay, we've got the passion card. Now I'm going to hedge my bets with the door to romance and the sacral. Some of you, yeah, there's going to be a relationship that is going to be blooming in 2026. There's going to be a lot of intensity, love and passion between you and this person, Leo. You know, obviously this can connect to creativity and feeling just general sense of passion about your life, but I'm really feeling intuitively it's connected to the door to romance and the sacral energy. Bottom of the deck, we've got clarity as well being a theme, but I feel compelled to shuffle. I feel there's another card in here, Leo. Leo, what might be? Ooh, did you see that? Right, they want you to lighten your load. Some of you are just taking too much on. Now, this can be emotional burdens and baggage, but it could also be that maybe you're just doing too much, Leo. Whether you're needing to lighten your load and do less, or delegate, or get more help, or readjust your priorities. But they are saying that you're feeling quite heavy right now, or feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. So it's time to lighten your load. And I feel that it's around your work, because I've got talent on the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's work with the next oracle, Leo. Regain your focus. It says trivial matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. So Archangel Gabriel and Metatron are trying to help you be grounded and to regain your focus. So I feel like a lot of Leos have lost their focus in the recent past. You're getting angelic help to get you back to that clarity. All right, you're making me focus on this card. It says, yeah, get your power back, Leo. This is interesting. And I've been picking up on this, that shift in the Leo collective in the recent past, that some of you are having a bit of a tough time. And I've been seeing in the comments that that's indeed the case. They're telling you to regain your focus and get your power back. They couldn't be more specific about what the advice is for next year. It says, Leo, you have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. So regain your power and regain your focus. Very strong themes in 2026. Bottom of the deck, Leo, you've been told to open your heart. It says no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others. and let love heal this situation. So there could be an important relationship that could be healed. You could resolve a situation. This could be friendship. This could be romantic. They're telling you to open up your heart, that no one is perfect. So maybe you're judging a person or a situation a little too harshly at the moment, Leo, or that could be a theme next year. So keep your heart open, I feel, is the strongest message there. Is there one more for Leo? Ooh. Your cards are being very deliberate today. It says, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. I don't know what that wise choice is. Maybe you left a person, place, a situation. The universe is saying, giving you a high five, right? Saying you are right and you did the right thing and you made a wise choice and keep moving forward. So I don't know what that pertains to, Leo, but if it's your message, you're going to know. You're getting similar message to Capricorn. They got this card as well, not to give up on love, and they had the door to romance and sacral as well. So maybe your new beginning is with a Capricorn, or perhaps you have a very strong placement in Capricorn. But I think what the universe is saying to us all is maybe a lot of us have been hurt and we've been closed off to healing relationships or to romantic love. They're telling you don't give up on love. It says, a relationship you cherish can be healed. That's twice no, Leo. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Now, I don't know if this is about reconciliation or healing, or perhaps it is opening up to love in general, because daughter romance can talk about a new person entering your life, but perhaps it is also reconciliation. Work with Moonology now. Leo, you're on notice. Got to tell all my Leo friends. Okay, a new romantic cycle begins. New Moon in Libra. Now, who else got this? I believe Capricorn. Maybe Virgo got this as well. It could be a new beginning. It could be with a Libra. But I think this is more around there is some sort of new relationship. So if you're single as a Pringle, or you've been at odds with your person, I feel like either you're getting back into a place of harmony and love again and romance, or there is definitely a lot of Leos that are single in my collective who are going to be meeting or opening up to dating. It's like a new cycle of love is what I'm picking up. Very nice. Let's see. Leo. It's time to open your heart. Just keep hearing it. They're taking me back to that card again. Open your heart, Leo. Oh, okay, we have two cards. It says, you and your loved ones are safe and don't let your past hold you back. And bottom of the deck, expect powerful change. So you're being told to stay in your North Node. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Don't let your past hold you back. You and your loved ones are okay. Now, New Moon in Cancer, there definitely could be a new relationship. Or you're worried about the impacts perhaps of a relationship on your loved ones or family. They're saying they're safe. They're fine. And definitely stay future focused here. Step out of your comfort zone, Leo. Bottom of the deck, it's time to expect powerful change. All right, let's see. Ooh, there could be a serendipitous meeting. Is that the name of that movie, Serendipity? Because you've got unicorn, invite serendipity. You know, you might just be meeting your unicorn. But be careful, because I know being called back to not judging a person or situation too harshly. Maybe that's around dating, okay, as well. So perhaps it's about realizing that no one's perfect, and maybe you've been pushing people away. Maybe you're creating these standards that very few people can reach here, Leo. Tell me if that's resonating. Okay, we've got gratitude. Be grateful for all that you have. Often shows up when we're struggling with that, right? You'll know if that's relevant. And they're also telling you to go on holiday, vacation, make time for relaxation and adventure, because you had lighten your load. I feel like talent, lighten your load. There's a huge emphasis on work or career, and it's starting to become a burden or a weight on you. Have a bit of fun, Leo, in 2026. Make sure you book in a holiday, or if not, a few adventures would be really good for the soul. All right, Leo. Okay, we've got confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So, yeah, I don't know why that's showing up, but they're telling you in 2026 to pick your battles wisely. There could be a situation that you want to confront or a person. Maybe think twice, Leo. It does say trust your intuition. Alrighty then, what next? Let's go with this deck. Oh, I think Virgo had this card. New Moon and Gemini, think it through. It could be a new beginning with a Gemini. It could also be a new communication project as well I'm picking up. It could be speaking because we had Archangel Gabriel with the voice, the throat chakra. You've been told to think it through. So maybe there's a new speaking engagement or a new communication project or something like that, and you've been asked to think it through. Let's see, Leo. Yeah, they want you to flip and have that holiday, Leo. They're being really clear. New Moon in Cancer, relax. Now, with those two Cancer energies connected to relationships and families, they do want you to prioritize that. And they want you to definitely make time to recharge your batteries, because there is definitely something about you feeling weighed down by something in your life here, Leo, or something becoming a weight. Leo. We have they're being very specific. Last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. Now we have Aquarius season coming up. Maybe during that season you will be reflecting on your priorities. Maybe you'll be like, you know what, this is too much now. Like, I need a break, or I need some fun and adventure. You might shift your priorities to make more room, perhaps make room for relationships or even dating. Bottom of the deck, another Aquarius card, full moon in Aquarius, be real. I feel like during Aquarius season is when you're getting real with your life, with yourself, Leo, and you're having a look at your priorities. I feel like there's something out of whack. That's what I want to say. There's something out of whack. All right, let's work with the next oracle. Time to move. Oh God, I did my own 2026 reading and I absolutely panicked because I've just moved and I got the time to move, and I got it with a few cards that were like giving me insight that I may be on the move again. So we'll see what 2026 holds for me. But Leo, you got a similar card. You got the same card. Some of you could be moving home, moving jobs, traveling more next year, but I feel like there's an actual move for a lot of the collective. Now, it can be a metaphor that it's time to act, time to move, but I'm hedging my bets. A lot of you could be moving home. Applause. Leo's in the spotlight. Shock horror. Leos were definitely born to shine, and you are shining brightly in 2026. So you might be getting accolades, praise, celebrated. There could be an award, a promotion. You could be a speaker because we had Archangel Gabriel and the new moon in Gemini. There could be a communication, a speaking engagement. I definitely feel a lot of you are in positions where you're seen, whether you're on stage or you've got an online presence. I just feel like you're being applauded for something in 2026. Bottom of the deck, there's something about a best friend, Leo. But let's see. Leo, is there another card for Leo? These are hard to shuffle, this deck. Now, shattered almost came out, and then sadness and loss came out, and the heart chakra. I don't know if this is you, Leo, or if there's someone around you. The shattered card, which shows shattered glass, and then you've got sadness and loss. So I don't know if in 2026 someone around you, it could be you, Leo, you might be feeling sad. There could be a loss here. There's definitely something about your emotions with the heart chakra showing up. Now, of course, it is a grieving card, so there could be a loss, and I'm seeing soulmate in the split. I feel like someone's there for you next year is what I want to say. You know, this could be that you're missing your soulmate, right? So there could be a breakup here, or there's distance between you. That could be the case. It did say an important relationship can be healed, Leo. So if that's resonating, know that the opportunity and the energy is there for healing and reconciliation, because I feel like there's an important bond between you and another person. But I was really feeling that in 2026, someone's really there for you. Now, it could be your best friend. We saw the best friend. It could be when friends become lovers, right? That energy as well. best friend, soulmate, daughter romance. I feel like there is one more. I could be wrong, Leo. Leo. Journey. Okay, so time to move and journey. Pretty specific here. Some of you are definitely on the move in 2026. It's time to move. It's time for a new journey. Some of you are traveling, or it could just be embracing a new chapter of your life. I have got inner vision connected to the journey. So maybe there's some sort of light bulb moment or moment of clarity, Leo. What next? Let's work with Universal Dragon. Peace. Peace is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see why peace is there. What else, please, for Leo? Leo. Service came out with imagination. Now, service is showing up. So you could be in service in 2026. Like you could, whatever you do for work, you might actually be in a position of leadership. You might work in your community. There could be charity work here. You could feel the urge to be in service. Service driven is what I'm picking up. I've also got a theme around imagination as well. Are you dreaming about something at the moment? Are you in that imagination space? Are they connected themes? There's something that does require determination. I feel like there might be one more, Leo. Leo. Is there one more for Leo? Yes, there is. And it says purpose. You get this a lot with me. And wisdom. I'm really hedging my bets. There's something about service and purpose that are linked. A lot of Leos, you're being guided towards doing something that feels aligned to your life's mission. Like, you know what, this is the reason I'm here, like legacy stuff. Being really aligned and connected to your purpose. And it feels like you're in service to others. Maybe there's something about also sharing your wisdom as well. Okay. Let's get you an angel number and we'll get some tarot and title together. Endless cycles. Oh, there's a repeating pattern that needs addressing, Leo. 23, 23. Endless cycles. There's some truth, Leo, that you are resistant to accept over and over again. Until you're tired and restrained beyond depression, it takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. You can't make it up, Leo. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. How cool is that? That's pretty amazing. I feel like you need to do what makes you happy and you need to live a life of not burden, but of passion. Like maybe the weight of something has become too much and you want to do something different. You want to follow your passion, something connected to your life purpose, maybe something more service-based. It could be a person as well, making room for relationships, that daughter romance. Okay, the card that flipped, 4444. This is a busy little card. Now, it came out in Capricorn, might have come out in Virgo as well. It's saying there might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You've got this. If you've been struggling or feeling the loss, the winds of change will blow in your favor. It says some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. So in 2026, something is going to be a blessing in disguise. So there could be some challenges, right? And you might feel the loss of some things. You have got sadness and loss. But it's about knowing that it's a blessing in disguise, that there's something better. Bottom of the deck, new beginnings, 0909. Now, in fact, Leo, we're in a 9 year and next year is a 1 year. It is definitely about closing or wrapping up a cycle, but there's something you need to see. It's a repeating cycle, a repeating pattern, And that's, I feel, what the universe wants you to break free from. It says here, look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It's good to level up. Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. Pretty specific stuff, Leo. Alrighty then, let's get some tarot and we will tie this reading together. Now, Leo, what I'll do at the end is I'll take a photo of all the cards and I'll put it on Instagram. I might wait a week or so that everyone watches the video first, and then you can go and review the cards. Bottom of the deck, Virgo energy. There definitely could be significance around a Virgo, whether you have a strong placement or dealing with one. But perhaps you've been in isolation or solo energy, ruminating about something, Leo. Eight of Swords. Ruminating, overthinking a situation, overanalyzing it. Leo, let's get the first three cards. Leo. One more, please. Bottom of the deck, yep. Something has just become too much of a burden, Leo. You're needing to lighten your load 100%. I don't know if it's work that's doing this, a relationship that's doing this, your priorities not being balanced, but you're needing to reduce the pressure and lighten your load. Definitely. Let's get the first card. You know, there could be like a really significant achievement attached to it because you do have applause. So Ten of Wands is like a goal that you have fought so hard for, like you've gone through so much for, and Ten of Wands could be like, I've done it, I've accomplished it, I've finished it. Maybe that's why you're getting time for travel and adventure and fun. Okay, first card out, Piscean energy, Cancer energy with the moon. Full moon. Three of Swords. Are you hiding a broken heart, Leo? We have got the Fool. It's definitely a new journey. That's the journey card, Leo. Taking a leap of faith. Facing your fears, I'm hearing. Now, I just split the deck. Felt cold too, and the King of Wands was there. You might resonate as being a King of Wands. It's fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, the masculine, or you could be dealing with one. There is Three of Swords, and there is sadness and loss. So if this is not you, it could be someone around you. No, it is with the moon, so it could be that someone's hiding the Three of Swords. Their heartbreak. All right, let's get the next three. Now, the Fool is another major arcana, and it's major arcana for Aries. And it talks about a new journey, a new cycle. You did have a new romantic cycle, though, with the Daughter Romance. Leo. One more, please. Feel like the universe wants you to open up to a new adventure, to take a risk. Bottom of the deck, there has been Two of Swords. Mental conflict and heartbreak, and it's hidden. It's hidden. Let's see. Leo. Or it's beneath the surface. Yeah, Star. Wow, just let me cover the nudity, Leo. Aquarian energy. Now, you had a lot of Aquarian energy come through this deck. Okay, so there's something about being authentic, being real. And you've got full moon in Aquarius, okay? You've got full moon Aquarius card. It's time to be real. I feel like something needs to come to the surface, or you're needing to deal with something, Leo, that you've been avoiding. Two of Swords. Let's get the heartbeat of Leo's reading. The High Priestess, the Psychic of Tarot. Now, also very secretive, Leo. When I see the High Priestess with the moon, it's quite mystical. You might be hard to read right now, or someone else that you're thinking about is hard to read. Okay, we've got a Leo burning the midnight oil, working really, really hard. And I can see that. You've got lighten your load. So Eight of Pentacles says that you're determined to master something. And I split the deck and I saw the Emperor. Some of you are in positions of leadership, which might be where you're feeling the weight of something. You could be really focused on achieving something. Now, sometimes it can be your work, but sometimes it can be money. It can be personal development. It's like you're determined to achieve 10 of Pentacles, which is wealth. It could even be that you're working towards building a legacy or leaving a legacy with a service card. There is a high degree of motivation, but there's a hidden heartbreak is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's get the last three for Leo. Page of Swords. You know, it's also Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, so there's definitely potentially a linkage to an Aquarius. And we've got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, whatever you're working on, it's like you're on the path to major success. Eight of Wands star is whatever it is that you do for work, or whatever the project is, or whatever you're burning the midnight oil on. Star card, Eight of Wands says accelerated motion towards realizing a dream. King of Pentacles, wealth, the King of Money, Leo. There is an anxiety here though. Sleepless nights. And this is hidden. I'm going to tell you right now. No, Leo, if you're going up, I'm not hiding anything. I don't have heartbreak or in my life, or I don't have anxiety in my life. This could be someone around you, perhaps the King of Pentacles, perhaps the High Priestess. But it feels hidden. Beneath the surface, someone carries Three of Swords, and it keeps them up at night. Or they worry, or they're anxious about it. You know, there is the opportunity for healing a situation. It did say don't give up on love. They're pulling my eyes back to it again. So I don't know if this is around romantic love, Leo, but if it's your story, you're going to know. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Definitely you're realizing some sort of dream. Let me cover the nudity. In terms of work in 2026, really good aspects for money, wealth, and success. Some of you are going to be in the spotlight. You've got applause in the star, like you could be a star, or certainly in the spotlight, be seen for your talent and your ability. There is definitely something manifesting quickly. Quick success is coming your way. But it feels like there's a do-over or a start-over. Like the Fool is about a new cycle beginning, a new journey in your life. And you're needing to embrace it, be open to it. Now, the Page of Swords can be the Watcher of Tarot or the Stalker. Someone assessing a situation. And I feel it's around this Three of Swords, Moon, Nine of Swords. I'm hedging my bets this could be a person of significance. They might be really hard to read, this High Priestess. There could be someone who's really into tarot. There could be a tarot reader. There could be a very mysterious person, which might have you in the Nine of Swords. You're going to know if that's relevant. And if not, Leo, both cards of trusting your intuition. Trust your inner knowing. If something is not clear, trust your intuition and your gut. But that is where I'm going to leave it. And even this Three of Swords, I'm just going to remind you, there has been a blessing in disguise, and the universe wants you to open up to a new journey. That's where I'm going to leave it. Love and light. God bless.